All right, if you are newer to SEO or you're a small business, this will help you out. SEO is search engine optimization. We're going to boil it down to really two basic things. One is your website. The other is how do you look to everything else that's pointing back to your website. So you want your website to appear to Google as authoritative and trustworthy as possible. The way to do this is to not just have a flimsy couple page website like home, about, services, contact, but instead have each of your services, each of your locations, all the sub-services that are related, all of the nuances that only experts in your field might understand and know. Building out a lot of those pages is going to be very valuable. When people get on your site and they click around, Google says, oh, this person is clicking around. They can track that. There's all kinds of analytics they pull. Those are the pieces that are really helpful from a website perspective. How much content, how good is it, how much do people like it, how fast does it load? That goes into one bucket. The second bucket of SEO, search engine optimization, Google says, how popular is this website? So Google's playing a popularity contest to see how much they can trust you. The way that they do this, for the most part, is how do you look everywhere else online? So do you have a profile with the Better Business Bureau? Do you have a Google Business profile? Are you posting to your Better Business Bureau or your Google Business profile? Yelp, Nextdoor, are you showing up there? Those are all known as citations. So it's citing you as a company in a certain area. The second piece of that is then other websites that are linking back to you. Now, a lot of people in the marketing industry and SEOs, they will try and sell you on buying backlinks from higher ranking websites. Oftentimes, these websites are not authoritative in the sense that they're relevant to your company. So the relevance of the links that are coming back to you is very important. Buying a link from Forbes or an unrelated high-ranking website is probably not going to be very valuable to you if you're a small local business. What you would want to do instead is twofold. One is to get links from location-specific types of areas. So your Chamber of Commerce that only focuses on a certain area, or if you're in the news for your work or your services and that links back to you in that certain area. The other thing is to build links from other companies that are similar to yours or the same or adjacent, but very relevant to what you offer as a company. This would be something like an electrical contractor that could also have a page that talks about HVAC work or what to do with heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, and then an expert written article from that HVAC company on their website, a web page that's not specifically electric, but points back to the electrical work when it comes to heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Another example would be, let's say you're a drywall company. You could have a page that talks about finishing the inside of your garage with drywall. That could have a link that goes to an HVAC contractor that talks about how to heat or cool your garage in the winter or summertime with a mini split. Those then become relevant because it's a drywall company talking about interior drywall for a garage door in conjunction with how to heat that garage door. Now you've got links going back and forth between heating and cooling a garage, how to finish a garage with drywall, and then you could include another link of what about garage doors? So if there's a garage door installation company or repair company, that company could then have a page that talks about the winter time and garage door issues with cold and how to heat your garage door. Now that garage door company links back to the HVAC company that's now linking, and all of a sudden Google starts saying, hey, you know what? People are talking to each other. Websites are talking to each other. This must be a decently valuable website because there's links coming to it and from it from other places that are relevant to it. Not necessarily super high ranking when it comes to this is a big website, Forbes or USA Today, or we wrote an article about you, but instead it's really relevant, especially if it's specific to that area. So local link building is how to get your website more popular online in a way that looks natural to Google, so they don't say, oh, these guys just bought a bunch of links, or there's irrelevant links pointing back to it. They're not going to put that into their algorithm to get you to rank up a little bit higher. So 5-minute video, long story short, here's the two pieces. You have your website. Build out your website as full and in-depth as you possibly can for the services and locations that you offer those services, all the different types of services, and then go deeper into each of those services and things that only an expert might know about. The second piece is, how does everything look that points back to you, from your Google business profile to all of the other links that could point back to you that provide that relevant information. Hopefully this is helpful. Local link building, local small businesses, it's a whole different game than any other like generic SEO person who just talks about SEO without a really strong focus on small local businesses and how the search engines treat those differently, and that you can't play the exact same SEO game that you would from more of the generic SEO types of videos and strategies and tactics that are used to try and get a site to rank on top of Google. Hopefully that's helpful. Let me know if you have questions, other topics you'd like for me to cover in the future, and we will see you soon.